Let's do some more complex equations. If you can see, we've got quite a long algebraic expression on the left and another algebraic expression on the right, and we have to solve this equation and find out what x value makes everything true. So just remember our balance scale. Equations have to be completely in balance all the time. At the moment, this side fits here, this side fits here, and it's completely in balance. One straight line. And whatever we do to each side of the equation, we have to do exactly the same to both to keep it in balance. Okay, now we're going to need to use algebra that we learned earlier in order to solve this equation. We need to remember how to use the distributive law. So this 2 has to be multiplied by the x and by the minus 3. So we sometimes call these rainbow sums. This one over here we must multiply by minus 1, because remember there's an invisible 1 here. And on this side we must multiply by the minus 4. Very important to simplify both sides before you can solve the equation. So this is going to be 2x minus 6 minus x plus 13. Look here, a minus times a minus is a plus. On this side, it's minus 4 times x minus 4x, and then minus 4 times 2 is minus 8. Okay, now remember what we learned from the previous video. First, collect your like terms on each side before you start solving. So 2x minus x is x, and minus 6 plus 13 is plus 7. And on this side, we haven't got any like terms to collect, so we're going to write it down like that. Okay, now it's time to solve the equation. So we want to collect all the x's on the left, all the plain constant numbers on the right. So this x is on the correct side. I'm just going to write it down. This minus 8 is on the correct side. I don't want plus 7 there. So in order to get rid of plus 7, I need to minus 7. So if I minus 7 from this side, this is completely gone. But to compensate, I must minus 7 from this side as well. So what I've basically done is minus 7 there and minus 7 there. That's gone completely. Then I don't want this 4x, this minus 4x on this side. So how do I get rid of it? I must add 4x. So if I add 4x on this side, this will become 0. So then I must compensate and add 4x on this side. So now this is what I've done on my balance scale. I've added 4x to both sides, and I've minused 7 to both sides. So it's completely in balance still. Okay, right, now we just need to solve. So x plus 4x is 5x. Minus 8 minus 7 is minus 15. Okay, so now we need to try and get rid of this 5 times x. So we divide both sides by 5. So my answer is x, because these 5s are going to cancel, x equals a minus divided by a plus is a minus, 15 divided by 5 is 3.